Leading is tough, but leading in a health and economic crisis is especially demanding, even for those who are accustomed to navigating change. We know now the damages the lockdown causes on the economy and our mental well-being, and now we are facing a new winter, figuratively and metaphorically. And you must reassure, engage, and inspire your teams, except you are feeling uncertain or scared or frustrated. And you might want to feel less fragile and empower the troops to get through this crisis. You are a leader. You're not allowed to be scared, right? You see it as a negative emotion. You maybe even judge yourself for feeling this way. So the plan might be hide your fear, ignore your anxiety and push this feeling down. Maybe fake it until you make it. Emotions are neither bad nor good. They are neutral signals. All emotions are useful. Fear and anxiety have contributed to the survival of our species. If nobody worried about hunting and gathering for the winter, the whole group may not survive the hard days ahead. Don't see anxiety as a barrier or weakness, because it serves a purpose, to plan actions to face challenges. And emotions are contagious. Daniel Goleman, the author of the bestseller Emotional Intelligence, called this neural Wi-Fi. We all are on the same wavelength, constantly and unconsciously. Mirror neurons track other people's emotions and intentions. It creates a connection between the brains, activating precisely the same areas. So as a leader, you must be aware that we literally shape each other's brains. To suppress an emotion only makes things worse. First of all, because it represses also the other emotions like joy or trust. Second, not admitting how you're feeling won't prevent it to change the other's brains. And third, a shield guards you from being empathetic. The key is being an anti-heroic leader. Instead of displaying strength at all costs, use emotions. 1. Acknowledge the fear, anger, disgust, or any negative emotion you feel. If you label the emotion, it will activate the prefrontal cortex and calm the amygdala. 2. Listen to the message behind the emotion, asking yourself questions like, what specifically makes me angry or scared? You may retrieve some deleted information that were of fundamental importance. What are the other feelings here? We usually feel opposite emotions, but we tend to hear only the loudest one. What is the need that is not satisfied? Emotions are driven about a core need, something that is important to you. By listening to emotions, you're gaining more specific data and additional insights. And naturally, creative solutions will emerge. 3. Once you have gained more clarity, be open about your state of mind. Authenticity, humility, vulnerability, openness instill trust and psychological safety. Research has demonstrated that psychological safety is the most important factor to empower collective performance. People are more innovative and creative when they are less afraid to fully express themselves. You might need to create a support system, surrounding yourself by people who both stimulate you and care for you, to whom you can freely dump scary thoughts. A strategy could be fellow leaders' confrontation or coaching, to ask you the right questions and face your emotions in a safe environment. Because solutions to a crisis come from an extended and open consciousness. Change the paradigm. Being vulnerable equals being weak. There can be no courage without fear. And taking action, acknowledging fear, is when you are most likely to evolve and become a better leader. Being authentic and vulnerable encourages others to show up at their true selves too. And this is where true connections happen. And belonging is what inspires followers.